bonus video, so this one probably won't be quite as edited. I just wanted to share some things that I discovered while I was working with Figma, and I ran into some problems, and I was like, how do I do this? And I wanted to talk about some of the solutions I found. Let me pull up Apple's website here. One of the big things that I thought was super cool about Apple's website is you just hover over it and then the overlay appears and like doesn't go away until I move my mouse away from the whole overlay. And that was an issue I ran into in Figma where I would set my prototype to be while hovering, which I need to change here to while hovering. That's the action. I want it to be while hovering. If I go ahead and prototype this, you'll see that the menu or the overlay appears when I hover, but as soon as I go to interact with the menu, it disappears. And so that kind of defeats the purpose of the overlay, right? So I discovered that the way to get it like Apple's website here, where you hover and then the whole overlay remains active until you leave the overlay, is instead of doing while hovering, you tell it when the mouse enters. So while hovering is right here, mouse enter is what you're looking for there. And that will make it so that when your mouse enters the location, it opens the menu and doesn't close it when you drop down into the menu itself. That said, that also means the menu won't ever close because we haven't given it any parameters for when the menu should close. So on the overlay itself, I told it that when mouse leaves to close the overlay. And that creates a fully functional variant of the Apple style menu that I was talking about. So now I can bring my mouse down here and drag it around all I want. And how awesome is that? And then when I drag it away, it closes automatically. So that's how I figured that out, and I wanted to share